Welcome to this week's Commerce Connection TV show. I am delighted to be at one of my favorite places in Delavan. I'm at Millie's restaurant, and I am pleased to have with me Maureen and Bill Slater. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to have you here.
So one of my favorite things to do is, especially at a restaurant like this that I love so much, is I always want to find out a little bit of the history of Millie's. So Bill, tell us a little bit about the history of Millie's, if you don't mind.
Well, Millie had several restaurants going back into the 50s in the western suburbs of Chicago and Glen Ellen and Addison. And in '64, she ended up buying this farm up here and opening up Millie's, building the building from scratch and opening up Millie's out in the middle of nowhere where they told her she was crazy to do it, but Millie knew better. So Millie ran it until 1980. And my mom and Millie knew each other since the 50s in Glen Ellen. And my mom was in real estate at that point, and Millie talking with my mom ended up buying the restaurant, and our family took over for Millie's. Maureen and I then took over from my mom in 1994 when my mom decided to retire, and we've been running it since then.
Well, that's awesome. Now, I know that as well as the restaurant is, and if you haven't been to Millie's, you have to come check it out. You could spend hours here just walking the grounds, but besides just the restaurant part, there's also some shops. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Yes, actually when Millie initially built it, it was much smaller. She started out with just 2 dining rooms, and kind of like Topsy, it just growed and growed. There are now 5 dining rooms. We seat about 450 people, and we also have shops. There is a shop that's attached to the building, Millie's Gift House. And we also have several other shops on the property. We have the Stitchery, and there are a couple other shops, Everything Homespun, down past our beautiful gazebo, and the Purple Onion, which is a very eclectic shop with a little bit of everything. It's really a location where you can spend as little or as much time as you want. At this time, of course, we've had such a beautiful spring that everything is blooming already, so we like to think that it's a good opportunity for people to go wandering around.
Well, I know my wife and my family love to come and wander through the shops, so I'd be lying to you if you say if you come and give yourself a little extra time, it's certainly worth it. Now, one of the other things that Millie's does that I think is really pretty awesome that you don't see around here very often is you do quite a few shows. Tell us a little bit about that, Maureen, if you don't mind.
Yes, it's something that we've been doing for the last 6 years or so. It's a live musical performance done cabaret style. Mark and Gretch Lodish are local performers, and we've had the opportunity to partner with them and offer live entertainment here in our little shopping village. We have people, for today for example, we have a busload of people who are going to come and see the show. It's very affordable. It's only $10 a person for the show. We do matinees during the week, and we also offer a Friday night fish fry and Sunday late afternoon matinees.
That's
and
great.
It's been a very popular addition to our little day away.
Well, and I will tell you, we've seen the show. The Chamber has done some events here, and our annual dinners here on many occasions. And the show that Mark and Gretch do, it's a delight. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I don't know that you'll be able to do it for as cheap a price. To spend. You get a great meal, you get a great show. It's a wonderful opportunity.
And it's cheaper than just going to the movies.
Now, as you both know, one of the things I do is when we do this show, I always give the people I'm interviewing a hard time a little bit and say, we have some very nice viewers who watch this show on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
So, what are we going to do for our viewers? What thing can we give them to say thanks for watching the show?
Well, I think anyone who says that they saw the show certainly should get a sweet treat.
A sweet treat, all right.
I think anyone who says that they came because they saw the show and enjoyed our conversation, that they will get a free dessert.
Well, that's excellent. So,
and they can select the dessert.
Select the dessert. Now, they have to say, we saw the Commerce Connection TV show.
Absolutely.
That's the rule.
And once they say that to their server, then at that point, the server will know that they can select the dessert.
They can select the homemade dessert. They're all homemade.
That's awesome. And frankly, as a guy who enjoys sweets, I certainly that's a heck of a deal. So thank you very much.
Well, good. We expect to see you too.
Well, one other thing I'd like
Please.
to point out too is that with all the gardens in bloom, it's bringing the brides out. We've had quite a few inquiries about using the gazebo this year for the weddings. So.
Beautiful location.
Well, there's another thing. If you know of someone who's getting married, I hope you'll forward the show on, or at least come out and take a look. And it's a beautiful, beautiful venue for a wedding. Now, I'm going to ask a favor of you. We've asked the Slaters to do us a favor. I'm going to ask you to do a favor. If you want to continue to see the show, do me a favor, look up over my shoulder here, and there's a subscribe button. So you can put your name and address in there, an email address, excuse me. You'll get an email from the show. You basically have to click to subscribe. It's a double opt-in. And then do us a favor. Share this show on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and all your favorite social networks. And let people know, or comment below and let us know what you think of the show. We would very much appreciate that. I know that Maureen and Bill would certainly like to help get the word out about this amazing place, this little secret that's here in Delavan. Thank you so much for watching the Commerce Connection TV show. We look forward to seeing you next Saturday. Bye-bye.